Why do we make havdalah, and why do we use the fire and besomim?
The pasuk says, "Zocher es yoyim haShabbos lekadshei," and the Rambam learns that you have to sanctify, you have to remember Shabbos when Shabbos comes in and when Shabbos goes out. Just like a very honorable and respectful guest comes in, you greet him when they come in, and you greet the guest when he leaves. You don't just let the guest leave casually. You make sure to, in an honorable and respectful way, to lead out the guest that came to visit you. That same way, when Shabbos comes in, you sanctify Shabbos, you respect Shabbos, and also when Shabbos goes out. However, it's not just letting Shabbos go out in an honorable and respectful way. We say some other brachas that are connected to the idea of havdalah. One thing is, we know that on Shabbos we have an extra neshama. It's called the neshama yesedo. And when the neshama departs the body, this extra neshama departs the body, there is a little bit of an uncomfort to the part of our neshama. And in order to bring back comfort to our neshama, we use the sense, the most spiritual sense, that's called reach, that's called smell. We know the word reach comes from the word spirituality, ruchni, and therefore we try to revive and bring back the neshama and comfort the neshama through smelling. And that's why after saying boire pri hagofen on the cup of wine, we also say boire mine besomim, and we smell some of this besomim, of the good smelling objects or the type of spice, a good smelling spice, in order to revive our neshama. That is boire mine besomim. The next bracha we make is boire me'orei ha'esh. We thank Hashem for creating fire. The reason is, we know that Adam Harishon was created on Friday. Friday afternoon he already sinned, and Hashem said, you have to leave Gan Eden. But I'll give you another 24 hours in Gan Eden. During those 24 hours, during Shabbos in Gan Eden, Adam Harishon was able to still enjoy the original light that was created on the first day of creation. However, when Shabbos went out, it started getting dark, and Adam was sure that the world came to an end. He asked Hashem, what should I do now? Hashem showed him 2 stones and told Adam, take these 2 stones, bang them to each other. When he banged these 2 stones, a spark of fire came out. He was so happy. He thanked Hashem. He was so happy and so grateful for this creation of Hashem called fire that will give him light and will give him heat and warmth. To commemorate that miracle, on Motzei Shabbos, on that same time when Adam Harishon discovered fire, we take 2 candles, we put them together as a torch to commemorate the 2 stones, and we try to have hano, we try to enjoy the warmth and the light of the fire. That's when we make the bracha, boire me'orei ha'esh. Afterwards, we make the 4th bracha, which is hamavdil ben kodesh l'choil ben oirei l'choshech, thanking Hashem for making this separation from day to night, from light to darkness, from Am Yisrael to the rest of the nations. And we end off with the bracha, Baruch atah Hashem, hamavdil ben kodesh l'choil. When we finish doing it, we are able to do melacha only after making havdalah. If somebody is making havdalah later, at least before making the actual ceremony of havdalah, he should be saying Baruch hamavdil ben kodesh l'choil before start working, before doing melacha. Even someone who doesn't have wine should be making the havdalah, if not on wine, at least on a thing called chamar medino, which is an honorable and a respectful beverage, preferably a beverage that is with alcohol like beer. But if he doesn't have that, he could still use any type of an honorable, respectful beverage that will be served to a guest that comes to visit. Or then he would say the bracha of boire mine besomim if he has the spices. He would say boire me'orei ha'esh if he has 2 candles. He would say Baruch hamavdil ben kodesh l'choil. But obviously, instead of saying boire pri hagofen, he would say shehakol niya b'dvarei.